a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early into the season is pretty rough.
That's
and
horrible.
Then the pitching numbers pretty much support this
Kick the
stat
door or
right
something,
here.
let me know.
I mean, the team ERA is 4.70,
tell me
which is
when we on.
26 in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs. 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers, Clayton Richard, he's 2-4 with a 4.34 ERA. And, in May, he has 6 earned runs in 12 innings.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome to another week of It Is What It Is Radio. I am your host, Fly T Miles. You all know how we got to start the day off before we get started. Moment of silence for my brother Jamel Raymond Bishop. This is King Porter Forever Friday. Moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. And I'm here with the beautiful, talented, busy Dr. Nicole. And we're talking about this Scenes of Sexy 4 and some other things that's going on. Shout out to Tineika.
Yes. So good evening. Thank you as always, Tyree, for having me. We need more people like you that presents a platform for people just to present what's going on, what they're involved in, and what's on the brewing uprising within the Baltimore City area. So I'm super excited about tonight's topic, which is the upcoming show, Scenes of Sexy 4, that is coordinated by Tineika Chapman. And as a plus-size, curvaceous woman, my entire passion is inspiring, empowering, and educating individual women, but in particularly plus-size women, about self-love, acceptance of their individual body, as well as learning how and teaching them, if they don't already know how, to be the proprietor of their body image. And I just feel like fashion shows are more than just about dressing up, getting glammed out, and putting on some pretty yet sometimes painful shoes to walk down a runway. If you're looking to build your confidence, you're shy, this is definitely a perfect platform to break you out of being shy, to help you build and or enhance the confidence that you already have there. And just inspire young women as well as more seasonal women to step out of their comfort zone.
Listen, for the people out there, let the people know how to get in contact with you through social media, because we may have some people that may want to model. Or may need your advice or anything. So
on Instagram, you can find me at DRMZ_PHB And on Facebook, you can find me at Dr. Nicole, Nicole, that's all together, space, Wagner, Wagner.
Okay. How long have you been modeling?
It is going on 4 years, and it is a very quick, funny story about how I even got into it. First of all, up until maybe 2.5 years ago, I could not even walk in heels. I'm like such a tom girl. Give me a baseball cap, a hoodie, t-shirt, some jeans, some sweatpants, some Timberland boots, some tennis shoes, and or some flip-flops preferably. And give me my little shiny or glitter lip gloss, and I was like, I'm cool. I was cool with that. And I met a young lady through some of the fitness classes I was teaching and or participating in, and she was holding like an audition for other young ladies that wanted to be a part of a movement. And just on a dare to myself, because I'm kind of funny like that, I showed up and I became a part of this movement that teaches you how to apply makeup, how to walk in heels, how to embrace your inner beauty, because I think oftentimes as a society we compartmentalize what they see and portray of us, or what we even within our own mind think about ourselves, and they kind of like teach you, if you don't already know how, to just be comfortable with the essence of you and do that unapologetically. And the crazy part, I was like, I gotta wear heels, and they're like, yeah, you gotta wear heels. So I practice every day for 2 hours learning how to walk in heels.
Kind of painful, huh?
Kinda. But and everything is a lesson and a blessing for me. So even with that experience, to look at someone that, you know, never walked in heels, didn't want to walk in heels, had no desire to, and now I'm walking in not just, they call them the usher heels, you know, the
Oh, the Lords? Ooh.
No. I'm at like 5 and 6 inch heel.
Okay. I see. Look, your partner in crime, she's trying to make it. Come on. She's parking. I'm trying to tell her to park where you park.
Get here, Tineika.
I'm going to tell her to park where you park. Let me tell her that's where you park.
So it's been for anyone that is curvy, plus size, or even if you're just a size, quote unquote, regular average size, and you're thinking about being a model, I say do away with the thinking about it. Step out on faith, throw away caution, do it. Because what's the worst that can happen? One, you have a good time. Two, you network and you meet some amazing people that you get to, you know, team up with in other realms. Because maybe modeling is not your thing, but modeling is such a big venue. You can do so much. I've had the luxury of being on a production team with Runway Liberia. We talked a little bit about that when I was here the last time. I've had the honor of being a volunteer. I've been the one that's cleaning up the water, the napkins, the plates behind the models, clamp up their shoes, bracelets, earrings, zip up dresses, you know. So everything that I allow myself to be exposed to is preparing me for the next move. Just in life, not even just in the fashion industry, but just in life. And I really think that that's what we all should aspire to be receptive to those moments in life where we can just learn, grow, and develop as individuals more, because you never know where those skills are going to take you.
True. You ever think about doing just straight etiquette classes?
No, and you know what?
I think you should do that.
That is your second time saying that, and you are like the 12th person that has said that to me. So I'm going to receive it in the spirit that it was given.
Receive it.
Lift it in prayer, ask God to guide me. I'm always like, God, if it's your will, let it be done.
A lot of these young women need that, though, I think.
I'm definitely open to it. I know as I was preparing for Runway Liberia, we went on a Blazing Radio, and I had the honor of publicly, you know, thanking the CEO, Junda Morris Kennedy, because she donated some tickets to a group home.
Okay.
At the time, she did not know that the ticket she donated to the group home was a group home that I was once a resident in.
Oh, wow.
You know, so I'm all about when God positions you and puts you where you can reach back and give back, that you should be obedient and you should do that. So I go there, I do speaking from time to time. I do pop-up special fitness classes because it's a co-ed on-grounds facility with different cottages. And it's just amazing to go back and talk to the young ladies and tell them through my sharing with them, you know, I pose it as a question. Would it surprise you to know that I was once a resident here and in this very cottage? And if anyone know about the statistics of foster care children, they pretty much, for whatever the reason is, speak death over your life. They say you're either going to end up on drugs, end up turning to a life of crime, incarceration, but they never speak anything positivity. But I had an amazing social worker that turned out to be my mother figure, Andrea Dukes, and to this day, like, yes, she is one of my biggest supporters. And during a very dark point in my life, this woman prayed for me because I was so angry at God. She took the time to pray for me. You know, so I'm like, I better be obedient and do what was once done for me, because my life could have went so many different ways, but she fought me for me, and I thank her for that.
That is great. Shout out to her.
I'm open to giving that back to someone.
We need you to, look, I want to see a post about you giving classes somewhere. I will be there.
Okay.
I think that'll be very beneficial to these young ladies, because the more I'm out and about, and it's crazy. Me and my son just went to a gas station. This girl probably is about 21. Short lingerie on, lace, and I'm like, come on. We got to get back to teaching these young ladies how to be ladies and not sluts and hot girls and whatever they following, because they following some crazy stuff out here.
And that's another thing about modeling. it teaches you to love your body, but love your body in a more respectful, and for me, in a spiritual way. As a plus size woman, I always would hear, "Oh, you cute for a big girl. You, you know, I like." They would pretty much pick apart my body like I was a Thanksgiving turkey. "Oh, well, you got nice legs, you got nice eyes, you got nice this, that, and the other." Nobody takes the time to look at how that's negatively impacting someone's psyche. So a lot of times when we see our young girls dressed in an inappropriate, not so I'm all about self-respect. You can't force anyone else to respect you, but you can set such a tone individually that people know, even if they want to disrespect you, they're like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on you know, on this one." And even as men, you have a perfect opportunity as a guy when you see young ladies like that. Don't fall into that circle where they refer to them as easy thighs and the laughter, because laughter doesn't do anything but perpetuate the unhealthy behavior, because that's a learned behavior. And if it's not a learned behavior, it's an exposure behavior, which is still inadvertently learned. If you don't know any better, you can't do any better. And that's pretty much how I was as a big girl. I thought to get, you know, attention from the guys that I had to show some skin. And so now I'm the person that's like, cover up, you know, you don't have to do that. Beauty is an inward and a mental thing.
Right.
For me. So, and you know, I'm in the Miss DMV full figured pageant, and that is one of the biggest things they drive home with us as plus size women, is that if you want respect, you have to first learn how to walk and position yourself all the time, consistently in life.
Okay.
Respect.
Hey, Dana. Dana said, not just teach the ladies, teach the boys, the girls wanting attention.
Absolutely, Dana.
And the style of dress is what men pay attention to, unfortunately. Some do. I will say that.
She's correct. She's very correct. 'Cause, you know, you sit and again, even tying that into the fashion industry, you can put a more normal, acceptable size model in lingerie. Take me and put me in the same lingerie, and we both look very appropriate in it. But because I don't fit into the compartmentalized category that society and we as a people put ourselves in as to who is, you know, deemed more appropriate to wear a particular thing, I get a lot of ridicule. I've had people say it looks provocative. I've had people, even as a plus size fitness instructor, that will inbox me and say, "Should you be showing your stretch marks?" And to that, I take even that as an opportunity to educate. Yes, I should be showing my stretch marks. First of all, I have a daughter that turned 24 today.
Oh, happy birthday.
So happy birthday to my ladybug.
Happy birthday, ladybug.
So everything about me tells a story, and I'm not trying to appeal to the person that don't feel like he or she want to improve on anything or develop anything. I'm trying to reach that person that don't have any hope and see any. And I look like them, so they're more likely to listen and receive me.
I think they will. You have a demanding presence anyway. So like when you talk, everybody listens. So
I'm glad.
I'm going to be drilling you with this every time I see you. I'm going to text you. I'm just waiting until you say, "Look, I got this class on such and such date. If you'd like to participate, you can." And I'm going to say yes. Because I definitely would like to teach these young men something. Because they're lost. They're lost.
They are.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you now, when you do have this class, I'm bringing some belts. Because these young boys do not know how to pick their daggone pants up. And I just was talking about Ethica, which is an underwear brand. What did they do? They made little boxer briefs with the little pretty designs on them, so these people can show their drawers, their underwear, and it's retarded. But we gotta go to a break. We will be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'm here with Dr. Nicole. Scenes of Sexy 4 tomorrow, 8 p.m. to
2 a.m.
to 2. Woo! Cultural Arts Center, y'all. Shout out to Tineika Chapman. We'll be right back.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Get out to the forest and discover the wonders of nature with your family, just like Blue, Jewel, and the whole Rio flock.
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Let's rock this jungle.
Woo!
Fresh air.
What a glorious morning.
Clean water.
Woohoo! This is great!
And endless surprises.
Yo, this is untapped territory.
How amazing.
Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So when you get to the corner of Smith and Orchard, you're going to want to take a left.
You are not going to.
Then what you're
going
to do is turn onto Marcy
and Brad
Avenue
just broke up,
and go past the first
apparently
3
she's
lights,
happy
and then
about
take
it.
the next left.
I don't really
then drive
think
5
she's
more
happy,
blocks,
but
and you should be
who
there.
am I to judge, right?
Park on the right.
That's
I'll
what
see
I
you
heard
later
last
tonight.
night.
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable, but how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
White keys only have this bitch jumping.
Okay. If I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah. Rub. Let's do it.
If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. Wasn't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head and I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Working mode, tell them where the cash. If you wear the cash, tell them where the cash. If you playing for you, gon' run it back. Don't make promises, but I promise that. Don't promise me, cause I ain't into that. Fell in love with that and got hurt from that. That was all over and the curtains back. Can't see you not noticing that.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back, and we're talking about scenes of sexy. Here with Dr. Nicole. And we're basically waiting on Tineika to get in here. Hopefully she will. I don't want to be rude to you all, but I'm trying to let her know what she can do. But
So a little bit about scenes of sexy 4. So this is my first year, as you know, having the opportunity to work with Tineika, but I saw a lot of familiar faces with the models and as well as some of the designers. One of the designers, Faye, I actually saw some of her designs on Rick the Runway this year, so I'm super excited I remember I was in the VIP section at that show, and I was like, oh, I missed the casting call for this show. I was like, I wanted to walk in some of her stuff, so look at God.
Yeah, that's what look at God. Look, he will put you where you need to be.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And what I noticed, and I loved when I was listening to Tineika Chapman speak at our rehearsal last night, because we had our final rehearsal last night, everybody. It's going to be an awesome show. She wanted designers that were not just tunnel vision as far as their selection of models, because you know you have some designers, and to each his own, they only want to design for men, or they only want to design for women, or they only want to design for the smaller body structure person. And I don't know how to express enough to everyone that plus size men and women, we want to look good.
Right. As you should.
We want to look good in our clothing. We want to feel good in our clothing. And as a plus size woman, something happened to my walk and my attitude when I'm feeling sexy, and I keep looking back, catching a glance of myself, winking at myself. And I just want people to understand that we know how the older days were when we weren't even allowed on the runway, is because they wanted the garment to hang like how it hung on a mannequin in a store. However, as time has evolved, people's mindset need to be evolving and realize that plus size people are your biggest consumers with fashion. Here's why, for people that's listening, we already know we have to spend more money for the extra stitching, cloth, or whatever, so it stay on us. We are okay with that. Trust me. We are okay with that. We just want to have a fair chance to audition without getting the looks. You know, when because we get them. You know, it's like, let's not even act like it's not happening. It does happen. You'll have some people that's like, oh, I don't have anything that fits you. So one of the things I do, if I've been selected for a show, I pack my own clothes. Because if I take the time to come to your show and then you have not properly prepared to bring garments to fit me, when I've given you my comp card that has my stats on it, I will walk in something that I have. You know, you have to stay prepared, and you have to take, for my plus size women, don't shuck and drive as a model. If they're not asking a smaller model to twerk and shimmy down the runway, then please do not allow them to ask that of you, because I've heard some people like, oh, booty pop, oh no, I'm not going to do that. You didn't ask the size 6 or 4 to do that. So sometimes you have to understand that every presented opportunity is not an opportunity you should take. If it is not indicative of your brand and what you want to represent, what you want to convey to your targeted audience, whomever that may be, then I say be okay with walking away. I want to be taken seriously, so just like I prepare for a job interview, guess what? I walk in there prepared. I come comp card, all black, heels, makeup ready. I come as if I'm getting ready to do the show for you, because I want them to take me seriously. More importantly, I want them to respect me, even if I get a no, because I just got an email while auditioning, and they was like, oh, we went with another candidate. I replied back, thank you for taking the time to tell me you went with someone else. Hopefully we can team up later. In the future. You know, you had it's business. You can't take it personal, even if it is meant to be personal. So plus size men and women, get out there. We need more of y'all. You know, yes, we have evolved and have come a long way as a plus size community, but there is still much work that needs to be done.
You gave me an idea.
Look at it.
Check it out. Casting call, right? We can call it. It just wrote. Oh, okay. I was thinking fully figured, where you just have a fashion show to kind of cater to the full figure, but to kind of like, you know, it's flashy, fully figured, nothing but full figured models, men and women, fashion show. And then you might want to take it even further, maybe do a showcase, you know, of their modeling. They might want to sing, dance, anything, but strictly cater to that crowd for that night.
I like that. Listen, I went to Fashion on a Hudson one year, and let me tell you, for anybody that in their mind think that plus size models are not respected and or appreciated, you could not be more wrong. I looked at how that crowd lost their mind, and aside from the women that were clearly impressed by these plus size models, the men were impressed. Because let me just give us plus size women a shout out.
Shout out to up.
Them garments flow different, and when we hit that runway and give us some heels,
it's over.
That's all I'm gonna say is
Excuse me. Let me ask you, we may have someone that's full figure that may have low self-esteem. What's something that you would tell them?
First, be honest with yourself. You know, and I haven't, let me just say real quickly, transparently, I have not always been confident.
Okay.
I already shared, it's like, oh, you cute for a big girl. Oh, you got a pretty smile for a big girl. That messed my psyche up. Then being told I was fat, ugly, so on and so on. But you have to surround yourself with the energy that you need to be fed. It's like if you're hungry and there's food in front of you, are you not going to eat it without good reason not to be eating?
Right.
And sometimes you have to feed yourself.
True.
You cannot expect other people to, one, have a desire to be in a position to feed you. We have got to learn to be our own cheerleader. So the first thing is self-awareness, personal inventory. Do I really like myself? Before you can get to love, you have to, one, like yourself. Do I like myself? I used to pay my rental offices to remove the mirrors out of my apartments or houses.
For real?
Yes, I really bought
That's
into.
different.
I bought into the negativity that what people were saying. No one would take me serious. Oh, you ugly. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. That I would pay. I didn't want to see any reflection of me. So you talk about a process of building yourself. And fortunate for me, I did have those positive women like my social worker, Andrea Dukes at the time, and then other people God was placing in my life. But at the end of the day, if I didn't sincerely believe it, nothing people see before them now was even gonna be manifested. Wow. So I have all of my diaries and journals. I talk about those dark moments when I thought I was ugly, so much that I was hiding the true physical essence of myself. I was already big. You know, now I'm wearing too big clothes, really trying to hide from the world. And that is a horrible feeling. So that's step one. Be real with yourself. Take a personal inventory. And if in fact you identify some areas of development for you, then put a plan of action. And see, I'm from the behavior health field, so now I'm approaching every aspect of my life and life period from a psychological behavior health perspective. You know, when I wanted to get healthier, I was 400 plus pounds. Now I'm not. I had to put myself on the treatment plans like, Nicole, you can't go to Golden Corral and eat them delicious buttery biscuits when they ring the bell.
They are good. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious.
You know, we have to be willing to give up the very things that's holding us down. I posted a quote on my page while I was posting about the upcoming pageant, the 24th of this month. And it talked about Toni Morrison, where Toni Morrison said, if you want to fly, you have to get rid of the weight that is holding you down. And with that being said, individually, you, and I'm a point, you are the weight that's holding you down. You have to take back your power and, one, say and firmly believe that you are enough as you are. And if there is a particular thing that you are not satisfied with about yourself, ask yourself, can I correct it? Does it really need to be corrected? And if you're not willing to correct it, then guess what? Here's the other homework and hard part. You have to accept it and learn to be unapologetically comfortable with it. And I'm always hashtagging it, unapologetically me.
That's big.
And that's step number one with finding and building your self-esteem. Get you some real or imaginary pom-poms and learn to cheer for you. And don't just cheer for you when things are going good. It's like we love God and we like, thank you, God, you know, talking to him, building a relationship when things are bad. And the minute God fulfill all our desires, we stop talking to him. No. Even in those hard times, you have to cheer, because that's the time that it's really going to build you. It builds character when you learn how to cheer through the dark moments. So Become your own cheerleader. Stop asking people to deposit in you what you haven't deposited in yourself.
We got Tineika Chapman. Tineika Chapman. And you might as well come on in. Tineika Chapman. I'm fine. I'm trying to turn you up a little bit. Okay. Hey, Tineika. Hold, please. Let us go to a break. And I'm going to go to a break. Hold on for 1 second. We will be right back. We'll be right back.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. So no matter what you up, you gotta go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how I really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father dead. Mom's bringing different niggas in and out the crib. No money, so you seen it's less than all your friends. But it a joke because your mother was a crackhead. Older sister hoeing off, giving all her homies head. I could wait for your response, but they let her hear me talk, so I just wait for the applause. I always knew that I was great, I got them haters so appalled. I'ma make it out the darkness, and my word is my bond. Delivering these bars while I'm gripping on my balls. Jealous niggas hate to see you succeed, so fuck them all. I'm the master of my destiny, nigga, you not in charge. You either on your grind or in the way, so get lost. Be a man of everything you say you stand for. Lead your people by example, being hands-on. If you're back against the wall, then get your mash on. Fix your vision on the future like it's fast forward. The world is yours in due time, ain't gotta ask for it. I'm from the school of hard knocks, I took a crash course. Shit is stressful, my nigga, that's why I'm getting high. But that's life, and it's the code that I live by. And you know how it is, where we at, nigga. They say money can't buy happiness, but I be happy as a bitch when I can have dinner. Learn from your losses or you end up like the last nigga. I fall off, I bounce back, I really come from the dirt. But if you wanna make it happen, gotta put in the work. The word will kick you when you down, and I know this shit hurt. And it's crazy cause your family, your shit on you first. My sister stabbed me in my chest, I had a hole in my shirt. I never said a prayer for her on my way to the hearse. I died twice that night, man, I'm just happy to be here. And shit like that is the reason I never be scared. Was drifting through the smoke in the field, I couldn't see clear. It's deeper than the rap, I'm where the bottom of the sea is. Just trying to make it happen till I happen to ball. It's all mind over matter, the fuck the matter with y'all, huh? Be a man of everything you say you stand for. Lead your people by example, being hands-on. If you're back against the wall, then get your mash on. Fix your vision on the future like it's fast forward.
Right now.
The world is yours in due time, I gotta ask.
Hit him right now.
From the school of hard knocks, I took a crash course. Should be stressful, my nigga, that's why I'm getting high. But that's life, and it's the code that I live by.
Yo, you close? Alright, just go to the... Alright, just talk.
Then we're going to reposition.
About ready to rock and roll, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready by Fred?
Where you wind up parking at?
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. We are back. What is your name? Who are you?
You know I am, Tyree.
The world. Let the world know.
They know I am. It's Nick. I'm a little bit late because I thought he was going to be late, but he was actually on time today, so my bad.
I'm going to keep it funky. I was a little late.
Yeah, but not like you normally be late. Like you normally.
They let practice out kind of on time today. So I'm here surrounded by, look, greatness. I'm surrounded by greatness. And these two have supported the brand. Yes, I appreciate it. Me and my brother appreciate you.
Shouts out to your brother.
Yeah, shouts out to Dre. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Who is this? Hello? Yes, hey, I saw Milton Courts. I didn't know whether to answer the phone or hang up. Okay, state your name and let everybody know who you are, who you be, what you represent.
My name is Tineika Champion. A lot of people know me as Nicole. Owner of Style Lounge and one of the founders of the SOS Fashion Show Series. And we have a really big show coming up tomorrow night at 8 p.m. at the Downtown Coastal Arts Center, 401 North Howard Street. Tickets are still on sale. We have very few left, but there's still some on sale, still some out there. So I know Tineika broke in on our model. She done sold all hers.
Okay. Okay, we got some here though. So
we
tell
got
the
some,
people.
so you can call in if you need them $20 tickets.
Matter of
like
fact,
call in, we will get to you.
Yes, call in. Tickets on wheels. Tickets on wheels.
Yes.
Tickets on wheels.
We're really excited about this show.
Talk about the show, babe. Talk about the show.
Yeah, we have some new people joining us this year. We have Dr. Williams joining us, which I'm really, really excited about. We have, like I said, Tineika Brogdon. We have a young lady joining us by the name of Drina. She's a phenomenal model. Every year we try to recruit new people so we can actually, give people exposure. Fashion show is not just about the fashion experience. It's about, sisterhood and self-esteem.
Then that's what we're talking about, self-esteem. So, Tineika, how long have you been doing these fashion shows?
I'm 45. I've been doing this since I was 16 years old, so quite some time.
You're that. What made you get into that?
As a child, I always had a thing for fashion and, making people look good and feel good about themselves. A lot of people say, well, when woman's hair is not done, she don't feel good about herself. But I think we can do something really quickly with our hair. I think it's about the outfit. We wear the outfit doesn't wear us. And an outfit can change your whole personality. It can change the whole way you feel about yourself. Right. You a man, you dress nice, you know how it is.
Oh, I know. Listen up. Whenever I'm feeling down, you best believe I'm gonna come out the house looking like $1 million. I make myself feel good. Yes, I don't have self-esteem or self-confidence problems, but when I was that way, I throw something on, get my compliments, and soak it in.
See, and a lot of people don't admit that, so I salute you for admitting that.
Oh yeah. We all have our days, but But I'm gonna tell you what's interesting. Me and Dr. Nicole were talking about plus size women and confidence, right? And you're on the other line. You're a plus size, very confident woman, right?
Well, thank you.
And I'm trying to put some things together. I was saying that it needs to be an etiquette class and fashion show for plus size women only. We'll call it fully figured. What you think?
Okay.
That is a really good idea.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times
you heard it here first.
Exactly. Hey, Nika, we gotta make that happen now.
You heard it here first.
That's right. That really is a good thing because I think a lot of times when women are full figured, I don't know why the stigma is like that with women that are a little heavier, want to show of their body. And the thing is, you can. Sometimes I, show a little bit of my body, but I try to do it as tasteful as possible.
Right.
Especially about showing your, everything, not leaving no mystery to anything. So, yeah.
I think what it's about also is doing what works for you. Doing what complements your body. Because everything, I can say some stuff do kind of look jacked up, or like some women think because they can fit a certain outfit, they don't need to put on a Spanx, or they don't need to put on a shaper, and that's not always. Like, you need to know what works for you, what accentuates your body, what you got to use what works for you.
Right.
you're absolutely right. I know with the waist trainers, you know, a lot of women are into the waist trainers, small, medium, you know, large, all sizes. And, you know, what I'm finding is that, you know, I'm not knocking the waist trainers because I wear, you know, one myself. But, you know, if you don't really know what you're doing or how to, you know, your undergarments is the first foundation that you put on for your clothes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Everything else is going to be wrong. And people are really bruising their body with these waist trainers.
Oh.
They getting, you know, they having rib complications.
Yeah, because they're not just wearing them for what they're for. They're working in them, they're sitting in them, they're doing all kind of different stuff in them that they're not for, and it's causing problems. Like the metal in the back will break, it'll dig into your side, like all kinds. It's serious. It's real serious.
I didn't know.
Yeah. That's one thing that you would definitely want to try to do at first, the foundation of what?
Tamika, it's Dr. Wagner.
Dr. Wagner.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to let it go for
She was just, this was since yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay. Right. Do you have any performances tomorrow?
Yes, we have Ready Street performance. On the wall. He's a really talented young man from the one community. And we have some, you know, some other performances, and we also have an award we're giving away tomorrow that I'm really excited about. That's something that we started doing last year. And this we was going to Big Status Entertainment, Deron Peaks and Lakeisha Holt for their outstanding contributions to event planning and promotion.
Wait, Lakeisha Holt, 5 Mile House, Lakeisha Holt. Shout out to my sisters, Lakeisha Holt. She was doing the flyers at one time. I don't know what happened. Shouts out to her, and she better be watching. If you're not, I'm going to call you and lean on you.
Well, you'll see her tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
To accept the award.
Okay.
But I want to thank you so much for allowing me to call in. It is what it is radio. I'm really proud of you, Tyree. What is this, your third, 4th year?
Third, going on 4. No, actually, this will be my 3rd year. Like, next week is like the anniversary. Like August 18th or something like that.
Okay. Anniversary dinner.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that is a celebration. Right.
Very big celebration, and I would love to be a part of it. Just let me know.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it together.
Absolutely, ladies. I love you, girls.
Love you, see you tomorrow.
For me, and I had to tell you.
Look, they went to Tyree's Angels.
Hey, Mika. I say when y'all go down there, look, y'all Ty's Angels, all right?
Yeah, and that's what we hashtag.
Y'all Ty's Angels. I mean, I just try to bring good people and put them together. That's all, and I'm happy that everything worked out. That's all.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, absolutely.
The good doctor and Mr. Rogan, they're awesome. They have been awesome since day one, and I thank you so much.
Hey, you just gave me I got a lot of ideas coming off today. Listen, for my anniversary show, who you think got to come up here?
Other than myself.
We talking about you right now. You need to come.
I'll be there. I will definitely be there.
All right.
My mom said hi, Tyree.
Hey, mama. Miss y'all. I see everybody tomorrow. I'm going to be greeting everybody with hugs.
Awesome. Love you guys.
All right. Love you too.
It is what it is, radio.
Thank you. And Tineika Chapman was a host and still is a host whenever she want to be here on. She was actually she was the first host I got.
Really?
Yeah, because I had got invited onto this show because of my writing.
Okay.
And they asked me, did I want to have a radio show? So I told them, give me a week.
Okay.
So I just thought about who could use my platform. And as far as the clothes, she was the first one to put us in the fashion show.
Right. Okay.
And I just tried to pull other people. And we made it work.
That's how we're supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he on his way. But I'm excited for you all. I'ma just sit, grab my popcorn, and just watch y'all do y'all thing. I'm happy.
Be on time?
Yeah, I'll be on time tomorrow. I'll be on time tomorrow.
She going hard with you.
I'll be on time tomorrow. Well, you be on time.
Oh, yes, I will. I will.
Okay, making sure.
Make sure you find parking.
Yeah. You park downtown. We gotta find parking.
Oh, yeah.
But let the people know, what could they expect tomorrow?
You definitely going to expect a variety.
Yeah.
If nothing else, a variety of different size, beautiful women.
Yeah.
Like young, older, smaller, all of that. You're going to get a little bit of everything. Everything. You're going to get a little bit of everything.
And just good, good energy. That was one of the things I was telling you when we were coming in, Tyree, is that I love Tineika's energy. I love the fact that she doesn't take on a dictatorship role. She actually has reached out to us for suggestions, ideas, any type of help we want to get. She like, all hands on deck. And oftentimes you're like this little, I call it like the little ink spot. It's like, no, this is your place. Let me move you here, and you stay there until I move you. And that has not been my experience with her. So I want to thank her again. And I have mad love for you because I met you on another talk show, and you have been nothing but supportive. This dude, for anybody who didn't tune in, the first time he invited me on the show, he showed up. I gave him my business card at the last radio show we were at, and he was like, "Oh, that's what you got going on. I'm gonna come. I got something to do tomorrow, but I'm gonna come out and support you." And I was like, "This man is not gonna come." Because you get so used to people saying, "I'm gonna support." Support is so important.
It is.
People don't really understand how important it is. So when he actually walked in, my eyes filled up. I was like, because he didn't know me. And another engagement, and he rushed to get there to be supportive, and it has just been that way ever since. Any opportunity that Tyree has, he'll send a text, and we're the Tyree Angels.
Ty's Angels, y'all. We ain't got no sex trafficking going on over here.
No organ harvesting. But I do have a kind of question to that. Even with that, it seems like when you support someone to a certain level, people sometimes perceive it as something else. How do you deal with that? Like, okay, are they sleeping with each other because they're always together, or they're always shouting each other out, or they're always support? Like, how do you handle that?
I don't even address it.
Okay.
Like, I hear it, but then I don't hear it, because like a fire needs certain elements to continue to burn. When you respond, even if you say that's not true, people already know what he or she want to believe. So I'm not going to even give it any energy. It's either going to go away or they're going to heighten it. As long as it's somebody that's nice looking like that.
Thank you. Look, I was getting the DMs too, and it seems like they don't think you can be friends.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Or just a cool person. Or just, anything. It's always looked at like something is behind it other than something really genuine. Sometimes, like they say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And a lot of times that makes a big difference in a lot of things. So I just wanted to know that.
The thing is, like, as far as we'll step back with the support thing, I knew that you modeled.
Right.
And once we met, the motor just started turning. Like, who can I put her with that's into the same thing that she's into? They can mesh like you two,
and it clicked. Like, it worked.
Y'all clicked, and now y'all are on somebody else's fashion show.
Exactly. It's like a chain reaction.
That's what it's
like
about.
A chain reaction, and it's genuine.
And that's how it should be. Even as I feel like I've known Nika for like ever. And we're just like connected, but that's and I post a lot about it. Something so magical happens when mature women come together. It is not a competition, and we realize that if my sister is shining, guess what? I'm shining too, because she went in for the team. We are a team. I don't always have to be in the front. I don't always have to be in the spotlight. And I don't always have to be mentioned. So
we will be right back. Don't go nowhere. We got Ty's Angels. We're talking about things sexy. And make sure y'all call us up when we get back. Don't go nowhere. It is what it is, radio.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty about Jennifer Holliday.
Anyway, let's get back to
Yeah. Well, what I wanted to say is that I can understand 100% where Jennifer Holliday is coming from, and that's sort of kind of where my 20% came from. When I basically came out and said who I voted for, I received a lot of backlash. Even on my own talk show, which comes on every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m., I was called a coon. Okay, yeah, shout out for the plug. But yeah, someone actually, they told CJ Bernie that I was a coon, and that really hurt me. I've been called everything from a fat whatever and everything, but someone actually commented on his Facebook
I didn't even say that. That's kind of
called me a coon, but it's like it's crazy because I just feel like someone like Jennifer Holliday. I understand why she stepped down, but I'm kind of upset with her because I think she still should have performed. If you're gonna jump out there, then stand in your truth. Don't let no one stop you or change your mind about anything. Listen, no one put a gun to her head and made her sign on for that. But it just seems like she was basically she was bullied.
But see, the thing about it is they will put a gun to her head to not do it.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what the threat says. You gotta say it's why it's called a threat. You don't know the hypotheticals in there that could happen to you.
Why do you think
she's not a well-known singer, so she's not going around with security. As soon as she goes to get her tracks at the mall,
right?
Pow!
Right, but at the same time,
now we got a whole bunch of dead cats.
Yeah, but like what she said in the footage, today on The View was basically it's not white people who was threatening her. It was us who was threatening her.
Right. Where do you think she live? I think she live in Atlanta.
Exactly.
They gonna get her at the Ku Klux Klan mall and drag her by her hair. Her hair made a cat. She got the new weave.
I don't have Jennifer Holliday money, honey.
Yeah,
I don't know what it might be because it's. I don't got Jennifer Holliday money, but me personally, I feel as though like I said, once I kind of came out, and even being on this show, because I'm pretty sure the headline says Trump supporter, I'm putting a lot of myself out there. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco. Strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go.
Nigga, chose by another nigga, bitch. Damn, this chopper got 50 round clip. So this Molly and the syrup got me geeking, shorty. Ain't know I popped them Xannies, had them sleeping on me. Love in a hood full of hate. Pray to God that he open up them gates. Rest in peace to Freddie Gray and Lil Scooter. Putting on for our city, watch his door. Next stop, Texaco. Strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh, we're back. I got you. We are back. Again, we're here with Ty's Angels. And don't mind me. We're just getting things together right now. I'm very excited for y'all, though, man.
I mean, it definitely has been, like, the universe definitely sent me an angel in Dr. Nicole, because I just feel like you never know what a person is going through. Right. You never know what hides behind a smile. And this woman right here, like, people don't know, for the last 2 months, I've been without a vehicle. I've been walking to work, walking home. getting robbed, followed, and everything else. And here it is, a woman that I have not even known 6 months that offered out to take the time out her busy schedule on her weekends to come get me, to take me somewhere to get a car. Like, that meant so much to me in that moment, because it's people in my family, it's people that's close to me that would not even say, do you need to go to Walmart on the weekend? And here you go, a woman that barely knows me from a can of paint that offered, and I know she busy, she stay busy all the time. So to say, okay, girl, I'm going to get my hair done, but look, when I'm done getting my hair done, we going to do this. Matter of fact, I'm going to come get you, we going to go get my hair done, then we going to go. So, like, this is going to get done. You're going to, you know, walk away with a vehicle. And that meant so much to me. Like, I really want to thank you for that, because that meant so much to me in that moment. But stop it, Tyree. Stop it. Stop. That's what we need. Stop.
But we do.
That's what we need.
And Nika and I talk a lot about it, you know. And I did a whole post. I'm always posting, and when I post, best believe if it's something that's heart wrenching, it is a moment of transparency for me, and it's also therapeutic, because we don't know what another person, like I shared with you, is going through in their life, you know. Even with myself, you know, having no lights, no food, or whatever. And the Bible is very, very clear. He tells us to still in those doubtful moments to keep our faith and be of a servant unto other people. And that's what I intend to do. And your spirit just spoke to me from day one. I told you that. And I was like, oh no. And my car, 2 weeks before that, my car started acting crazy, and it took my mother figure to actually be there and support me. And I'm like, it's so hot out here, you can fry an egg on the ground. I was like, no, I can't have her out there like that. So I was sincere, and I would hope that someone would look out for my daughter like that, look out for one of my girlfriends like that. And it was my pleasure, because you could have been mean about it and been like, no, you know, because we live in a distrustful world for
especially with women, especially with women.
Yeah,
especially
with
women.
Don't, you know, you have to be guarded of the energy you give off, but as well as the energy that you allow in your space. So I say thank you to you for even allowing me to be in your space like that, because most women would not be. They wouldn't.
Because a lot of times women don't want to, they don't never want to look, you know, they don't want people to look at them as weak or vulnerable, or, you know, they always have to hide behind this wall of hardness, you know, for lack of a better word, just because. And it's just like, if you can be vulnerable, and if you can open up, and if you can show that you are weak in this moment to an absolute stranger in a sense, then yeah, it's genuine, it's real, because you don't get that feeling with everybody. You don't.
I'm about to cry. Bring it in, y'all. Bring it in. You see this? This is beautiful.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. Look. It's
the drunk uncle that came. What's going on here? Have a seat, sir. You're late. You gotta wait for everything to. Devin has joined us for you all that paint. Dev is in the building. I'm in the building. In the building. Oh man. Hey, it was a couple tear jerkers. You missed it, boy. You missed it. You missed it.
Absolutely.
It was.
Now I don't feel so bad that I was late, because you was later than me.
Yeah. There you go.
I had to let a couple people in, pick somebody up, but it's all good.
He's here.
I'm here. That's all
you made it.
That's right.
Are you coming to the show tomorrow now that you're here?
Yeah, we got tickets on deck. We still got the $20 in advance tickets.
8 o'clock.
$20
in advance.
40
at the door.
40 at the door.
Yeah, so you want to get these ones while they still $20.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. This is your ticket time.
Thank you. Will it be a thank you all? Will it be a VIP or?
You had Miss Chapman on the phone. You didn't
right. I didn't ask about the VIP.
You ain't asked really.
I did.
Right. I do know it's an after party.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it's.
So come with your dancing shoes, because we plan on cutting a little road.
Yeah. It definitely is an after party.
I'm trying to figure out my outfit now.
Is that your only stop?
Yeah, I'm not. Listen.
Don't be on the dance floor.
No, hear me out. My father's the man. Andre Miles. You can catch him on one of them channel, whatever, hand dancing.
Really?
Yeah, he always on TV doing that.
Okay.
And that's his thing. It was him. I was his first child. It skipped me. Then Dre was born. It skipped him, but he got a little two-step.
Okay.
I don't know if my younger brother can dance, but yeah, I'm not the dancer.
So you don't have no step. You just gonna sit there.
You don't even got the.
I got two-step. I got two-step.
Okay. So one step for you. One step.
I got y'all. See, my brother Porter was the dancer out of us. Rest in peace to my brother. But him, cutting the rug the whole night.
Okay.
Me, I'm.
Right, the little know it.
That's it. I give you a two-step.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Maybe y'all can teach me.
We will. I'm not paying that two-step no attention because it is. For me, it is much to be celebrated. Any time I'm presented with the opportunity to grace any runway, I'm thankful because when I first got into plus size modeling, it was about me proving something to me and to people that felt as though I couldn't and shouldn't.
They doubted you. Yeah.
Now when I hit the runway, it's me walking for all those men and women that are plus size that have not yet felt their comfort zone to even take the leap of faith and take the chance. So you have to, because again, when you're plus size in a discouraging society, we want to see somebody that look like us because I don't want to see. I love Victoria's Secret. I love y'all products, but y'all don't really measure me right. I don't like that. But I want to wear sexy stuff like the Victoria's Secret models do as well, but I don't want to see her model it and then you like, okay, well you a 2X, so bye. No, I want to see somebody like Nicole that got curves that somewhat match my curves, and I'm like, oh well, shit.
Okay, I can do that. I can wear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be soon to come.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. But I can see it's coming, but it's still not all the way there because the ones that really are, that they label as plus size model, are really not to me. They're really not. It's just like, I don't know if it's Photoshop type of situation, but when I think of plus size, I think of curves, I think of cellulite, I think of certain things that's on a woman that's plus size. And when I see all that, like a Ashley Graham, I mean, to me, that's not really plus size to me. It's not. It's like.
You also took away the plus.
I mean,
Right.
There you go.
Right. That's a good way to put it.
With it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what we were just thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I love it.
Right.
Take away the plus.
Right.
Try to leave a little
Size.
size and say it's plus size.
Exactly.
No, it's not plus size.
It's not. It's not my definition.
Right.
No, look, it's not.
Right.
If you went and had surgery,
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, and then you try to keep it.
Yes. Absolutely. That's exactly what I mean.
Plus size, babe. You took the plus away.
Right. Absolutely.
I like that plus.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You can't always take the plus away.
Right.
It's a plus.
Right. It's an addition. It's something good. Absolutely.
Right.
Okay.
Facts.
He came today.
Oh, we came to live every time.
He came today. Yeah, you did.
There we go.
Yeah, you did.
Sometimes I be.
Yeah, Dan.
That's what she said.
She did say sometimes you want to choke her, yo. She did say that.
I want the choke her today.
Just wanted to choke you, yo. Yeah, yo. I don't know what you did. You might want to clarify while we on air since a lot of love in the building. You might want to tap your juice now. I don't know. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
right.
Said what he said.
All right, we good. So we good.
So we good.
We good now? All right,
Yes,
cool.
we good.
Because look, you see who on her shirt? Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad on my shirt too.
Okay.
Okay.
First thing like a big.
Okay.
See, man, you just was out of trouble. Yo, God damn, you get yourself back in trouble. Shit. I'm trying to get you out. All right, woo.
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah, and Deb touched on an important point that you and I were speaking about earlier is that although we as a plus size community have come a long way, there is still much work to be done. I would like to see more of a educational piece even to our plus size community. One of the other things, if anybody pay attention to my hashtags, they're very purposeful. I put Hashtag my size doesn't limit my body movement. I do pole classes, chair, heel classes. I'm a trifecta certified fitness instructor. And I will never forget a young lady inboxed me and she was like, oh, you're a fitness instructor because I teach Polynesian style fitness and I show my midriff. It's Hakula. If you've ever seen the Tahitian dances, that's one of the formats I teach. She was like, oh, you're a fitness instructor. Should you really be showing your stretch marks? So it's like, and it's all about, I call it ignorance, not that she's stupid, but when you don't know, that's the ignorant part of it. You know, and I'm like, you can take somebody that's a size 4, but not physically fit, meaning they have no endurance and no strength, and put them up against me, and I put them in shape for right, because it's about endurance and in a fast, I try to get them straight in. I tell them the biggest piece to being a model, whether you plus size, exercise, is standing in the gown, we all got one way to shop. Maybe 30, 60 seconds, we're standing there, and nobody else knows. And nobody else knows. They did not have that endurance, so it's not about working out to use body fat, but to be what's your type of heel? A stiletto? That's the skinny one.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Exposed Radio.
Well, if you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
period.
The real. Right. That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right. And all that old money shouldn't go toward this. Money should go to if the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week. You don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you can question about where the child support is going. But if every time you pick up the child, they look nice, they ain't complaining about nothing, why are you worrying about where the money go at?
It is what it is. Radio show.
To the times when we cared for one another, we shared.
shiny things. I can't allow this blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Don't lose yourself, stay on track. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. Full of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we've won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy as rap. Stop chasing cheese or you get stuck in a trap. Go get your crown and never render it back. No, it's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that?
Alright, cool.
We didn't come this far just to fall right back.
Dave, you gotta go tomorrow, yo.
You're a god, you're a god, you're a god. Baby, you're a god, you're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. You're way too gifted to stop and listen. It's condescending, not to mention all of our ignorance is their permission.
Oh, it's tomorrow? What time?
I know you like to turn up like that. With a drink to pull up like that. Well, baby, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Just make sure the God in you stays where it's at. You're the rising sun of a new day begun. Grind on till victory's won. I pray you do your thing till earth and heaven ring. Just don't forget where you come from.
Yeah, let me talk to you. Oh, you ain't know? You ain't heard it before? That spirit you take for granted is the God in your soul. It's a price that you owe. It can never be owned. So for this valued dollar, it can never be sold. We were kings and queens in the motherland. Problem is we shouldn't have spared the rod or the father's hand. Yo, where the fathers at? Kids raising kids. So basically they never really raised but more assisted. Thrown to the system for criminal definition instead of dreaming for better and taking care of your business. I promise. We've been guys from the crib. Thing is, you can call a king a slave if he don't know who he is. Man, it's blasphemy.
Why would you treat yourself like that? Stop all that blasphemy. We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. You're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. God, God, God. Baby, you're a god. Believe that.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new and take a break from our broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, it's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move, don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a we my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off from me. We do whatever you like. Get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. So let's slide, you and me alone, to find who we really are. Crash into something new. I got that leg banging up the car. You told me you kiss, told me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, I wanna take you, but we gotta cruise so we can lose the crowd. If you wanna rule, there's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay cool, yeah, you cool, make a move, don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold.
I guess.
Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Showing off, she couldn't get the feels off from me. We do whatever you like. Get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. You can be my radio. If you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. That she can't get enough. Show love. It's so good to keep her hands off me. It's so fun to shoot it, do it. It's so fun. Oh yeah. Dance till we dance in the dark. Show love. She couldn't get the feels off from me. We do whatever you like. Get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me.
Rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously, because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like, you know,
the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Skirt, 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 skirt. Stop, skirt, skirt,
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Let everybody know how to find you.
Now we live.
My Instagram is Derek Jr. _ Y'all can follow me. There's gonna be more information coming. I'm gonna have a lot more coming this upcoming summer. So we're gonna begin.
All right, hold on, cause we're back.
Yeah,
right.
Back. This time.
This time again. Right. We back.
Y'all see the beautiful drinks.
You see the drinks.
Y'all see them. So make sure y'all holler at Derek.
Pineapple strawberry.
Tell them one more time how to get in contact with you.
Derek Jr. _ There's gonna be more information coming on my page, so just follow me and y'all catch up.
And he gonna come on the show and get all us drunk.
Support the black young man.
Derek
Support the black young
Jr.
man.
And this is a real pineapple.
It's
right
a real
here.
pineapple.
It's a real pineapple.
That's patience right there.
With the drink sliding on the outside. I mean,
what's up?
You let me know how you want it.
Right.
Or you hit Derek. Matter of fact, _ Derek Jr.
Or
Instagram.
you come out football practice because he be there too.
Yep.
Raggy Phil. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yep. MPG tight.
MPG tights. Tighten up.
Come up there.
John Prairie now.
Yeah, my man John.
My man. Thank you, man. We appreciate you. You know me.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Appreciate
you.
Hey man, get some of these good smoothies.
Stop
going up Mark Diamond and paying that Chinese lady. We got it. We can do everything that they can do better. Right. Point blank period. We do everything they can do better. And they notice that's why they try to eliminate us at this point.
He got deep.
But I'm gonna go back.
There you go.
Because we don't have no Snickers bars.
Right. I'm gonna go back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go back to.
You need a straw. I need you to say this so good.
I'm gonna go back to the heels thing.
Okay.
Yeah. The heels thing, and I was complimenting the ladies and how they wear their heels, and you know I guess how complicated it is to even walk in the heel. You know, I guess some of us fellas, as when I was a young, I forgot, a whippersnapper, a young trout. You know what I mean? When I was out here, I was grasshopper. I was still, I was basically, admiring the women with the heels
like
on.
the teacher, that one teacher.
Miss Gilliam. Don't make me remember. Miss Gilliam. 3rd grade. Miss Gilliam. Alexander Helmut. If you still alive, Miss Gilliam, with the shortcut. You heard me. You ain't play. She ain't played no game.
I got one for you too.
Light brown
You
skin.
do not make your point about the heels.
Oh, my bad. But the heels, they complement the legs, right? But when the heel is worn, definitely by a plus size woman.
Oh my God.
And they not all over the place.
Talking.
And they walking straight.
Talking.
And the hips is like bang, bang, bang. You feel me? You have to. If you don't say, baby, what's your number?
Right.
You say, baby.
Right.
You wearing them heels tonight, baby. You wearing them heels tonight, baby. Or you ask, hey, baby, look. Can I come and rub them ankles, baby? I know. I see what you're doing tonight. I see what you're doing tonight. Look, the ankles do be sore. I'm just giving you niggas some pointers out there. You brothers some pointers. You feel me?
How about you rub on them ankles?
Rub on them ankles when she come from the club. Rub on them ankles when she come from the club. That's
right.
When she come from the club, she ain't dance with nobody. She dance with her homegirl.
Right.
See your girl, baby. You looking good. How you have fun out there with the niggas on you?
Right.
Grab her feet and you
get them ankles.
Get them ankles. You know what I mean? She was out there strutting for you.
Right.
She was strutting for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So commend them ladies that wear them heels, man. Right. Plus size, any size. It's a challenge wearing that heel. I didn't see some of the prettiest women go down because they don't know how to wear them heels.
Yes. Come on.
Clap. I be waiting. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a laugher.
Or looking like your feet just hurt.
Yeah, I see that too.
And they probably is hurting.
Nah, listen. Alright, I'm glad we on this hill shit, cause alright, I know, like I'm trying to tell you, I'm a logical thinker. You know what I mean? So I always think outside the box. So if you got a little space in the back and your toes over top the front, hey yo, I know, like alright, hey, you might got him a little bit too big, cause the size she had. That motherfucker was
too small.
Yeah, you feel me? Her regular size hurt a little bit.
Right.
So she was like, yeah, exactly. You feel me?
I seen that last week.
Look,
she can pick up change with her feet.
but listen, sometimes the motherfuckers just be too small.
True.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Yep.
You got to go get another pair, or you can't wear your homegirl pair. Your
That's
feet is too big
That's
for
it.
her pair.
Right.
Like you cannot put her pair on, but you put the motherfuckers on anyway, thinking we don't notice.
With the red bottoms,
I'm here to let you know. I'm here to let you know.
Y'all know
Niggas notice a lot of shit y'all don't think we do.
Okay.
Listen, we just don't say shit.
Okay.
Now listen, I'm gonna be the one to say something. You feel me? Because I'm gonna put my women deep.
Okay. Tell her what not to do.
One-on-one right now. Listen.
Right.
We do notice if the track ain't laid right. We do. Listen, hold up.
If the lead on net be at the top.
Listen, I notice if I see your track line on top of your head, you done fucked up, baby. I know you with that hairstylist is not for you.
Right.
They lied to you.
Right.
They lied. You let them put the track on top of your hair. Like I can see that shit. I can see that shit. I'm just saying. I gotta let the ladies know what we see. You feel me? Because sometimes they be like, he don't see that shit. Shit.
Right.
I see that little ass braid hanging in the back off a motherfucking thread. I see that shit. I can see it, baby.
Right.
You ain't cover it up right.
What about the eyelashes though? When they be
Oh,
this
goodness. See, the eyelashes is complicated because we definitely see that motherfucking quarter piece of eyelash that you left right there, thinking that shit go with your regular eyelash. No, it don't. Excuse my language. No, it don't, bitch. It don't.
It don't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it don't. It don't. It don't. Cause listen, this the same female. I'm like, how you doing? And I'm just speaking. Everybody know David take. How you doing? You look nice tonight. And she go to and oh bitch, no you didn't with a quarter eyelash on your fucking eye.
A quarter.
You got a quarter eyelash.
Didn't we talk about this the last time?
Yeah, we did. I'm sorry.
You were doing so well.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I apologize.
Oh my God.
I apologize. My father-in-law watching right now. I apologize. Father-in-law, he know I go off. He know I go off. I'm gonna do my father-in-law shit. That shit is dead. You ever seen when the troopers die, when the police die, they found the horn? That shit is dead, man. I got to sound the horn, coach, for you.
Let me go back to the shoes.
Go back to the shoes.
In the modeling world, and Nika, I know you'll feel me on this. Sometimes you have already been fitted with your designer, and they tell you, like yesterday, Miss Tineika told us what to put in our bags, and it was suggested, which you really should always bring extra shoes just in case your outfits get changed out. However, like Miss Tineika said, modeling is also a sisterhood. Prime example, yesterday, one of my fellow sisters forgot to put their shoes in a vehicle. I said, what size is your feet? Feet is not my size, but I said, let's go to the trunk of my car. I have a ton of shoes, and she put a pair on. So sometimes, if you're at a fashion show for people, and please don't focus on the feet, but should you happen to be like Dev here, focusing on the feet because you got some type of foot fetish, I don't know.
Focusing on it all.
And you notice that the shoes may be slightly too big, I can assure you that's probably because one of her sisters in the back said, girl, you rocking that outfit better than me. Throw these shoes on. Because, and I don't mind because I've done it. I've been guilty of doing it.
Me too.
And because in my mind, I'm like, all right, the runway is X amount of lift, I'm gonna get down, and then when I'm out of eye view, them shoes come off. We know it before we step on that runway. Our sisters are pumping us up, girl, you got it. Walk like this. Let me tell you, it's a whole operation going on in the back. Your sister is putting tissue down in the shoe. So sometimes, and far as modeling, we have no control over what they do to our hair. I wish
that's why you guys just have it bold.
No, we don't have no control over the makeup.
Unless you bring your own
hair.
stylist, like you got your own people that's coming.
I'm not.
But other than that,
I ain't coming for the models. I ain't coming for the models.
but you
Because I know what right. I know what the models gotta go through. I know what the models gotta go through.
Okay.
You know I'm in general with it.
I know
You
you
know
are.
I'm in general with it. I know what the models gotta go through. You feel me? I'm talking about if you got a compliment last week in them leggings. If Alright, I'm gonna take a sip. Take a sip. I'm just saying, if the leggings got little balls, throw them away.
Little lip balls.
I've seen that too.
Listen,
But
you
a
can
pointer, they might not can afford to be throwing clothes away. So, because I know I take tape and put it around my head and I
get them
remove
up.
them.
Listen. Tips. Look. Nigga, y'all can look on show for show. I done wore probably about the same jeans probably about 3-4 times in a row. Y'all might never know.
Look, cause you can't see, but wake up.
You know what I'm saying? Until they take the pictures. Right. Now listen, you can say, hey, look, they got the same jeans on, but guess what? When I get ready to buy some new jeans, nigga, don't be mad. I might wear them 3 more times again. This me. I don't care what you think. Like I don't care what you think. But for those who care what others think, like I said, like she just told you, baby, when you go to wear them motherfuckers again, take the tape cross them motherfuckers. Hey,
a lint brush, something. When you wash them, don't wash them in the wash machine. Wash them out by hand.
Yeah.
Don't put them in the dryer. Don't put them in there with towels. Don't put them in there with washcloths. It's ways around it.
It's ways around.
Y'all learning today. Etiquette's all there.
We learning.
And if you're in the fashion industry, some things you should have in your model bag, aside from your black, your nude, your metallic, and some additional colored heels, you should have a lint roller.
Absolutely.
You should have a little sewing kit. Because sometimes a stitch might be out. Like I was at the Runway Liberia show and one of the designers, the button came off. Different thought. And he was like, hey, can you sew this on? I looked at I said, what I look like? Because I'm a woman, I know how to sew. He was like, I said, no, I'll do it for you. And I had the sew kit. No one else in there, as other designers, had a sew kit.
And that's crazy.
Right.
Knowing that any wardrobe malfunction can happen at any time. I told you I'm live.
So you should have that. You should also have some unscented baby wipes. Why you say unscented? Because the designer do not want your perfume and your body scent in their garment. Especially if someone looked at it on the runway and they now want to purchase it. When you come off that runway, they're taking the garment to sell it. Do not put lotion on. Keep trail size Vaseline. Do not use the white roll-on deodorant. Use clear. I say play it safe and use the spray on. And also for my plus size women, let's talk about
what you think about under them breasts.
Spray. And Nick, you touched on it earlier, and when Tineika was on the phone about knowing your body size and your shapewear, your garment. You should want to look appropriate. You should have different type of body garments and shapewear.
And I think that just goes back to, I was raised by a great grandmother that you did not come out the house without pantyhose on. You wore tights. You wore slip under your church dress. Like these were fundamental things that was given to you before you was plus size. When you was still a regular little girl, you're not gonna come outside with everything hanging all around.
I got a little question. I got a question. For my plus size ladies. Matter of fact, for the ladies' period. Because I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. You know I'm straight up with it. You know what I mean? After I finish hooping or doing some type of physical activity, I'm not going left. I know. I'm already there with you. I'm there. I'm musty to where though if I open my legs, I can tell my balls is rocking. You know what I mean? So you just mentioned the titties, right? I want to know, when do y'all do a titty check? Like when do y'all be like, oh shit, I need to go in.
Well, let me respond to that. So maybe the delivery for our audience wasn't the best, but that's a very valid question, especially in the fashion modeling industry, because you're talking about being in the back with designers, volunteers, other models, odor. If your odor is offensive, it is just offensive. That is why I'm giving those tips of what should be in your model bag. Body wipes. Whenever, before I put the clothes on, I'm wiping, I'm patting. Even after I take it off, I'm wiping down again because one, those lights are hot. A lot of those garments are hot. We're back there. Oftentimes,
It's
know
no
me,
fan.
it's no air.
It's no
You
air.
already
Yeah,
got
it's
air.
no air. It's
I got
no
a question then.
So I
When you
wipe
said-
not even under my bosom area, but I wipe my arms down. I go in between my
You gotta get
thighs
the
or what-
creases in the back of your
anywhere
legs,
a odor
all
could
that.
potentially be at. Because
Mustache.
one, I don't want to offend myself. That's number one.
Okay.
Because you gotta understand that you are the number one brand that's out there. Everything else underneath of you is subtopic.
Right.
The garment that you're wearing, and nothing's worse than when you doing the most coming down the runway and the wind
And the
catches
stench.
you,
And it's a stench.
and you see somebody in the audience
Like,
this.
well, who is that?
Question. Through your both of your experiences, have you all had to come to one of your modeling
I
sisters?
have.
And how did you break that down? That's what I want to know. How could you tell her that her stuff wasn't right?
Okay.
Can I use the word
I
again
would-
one more time?
No, no, you were doing so well. I took the wipes and I was like, here, you want me to help you wipe down? Because everybody don't know how to receive it, but it's your delivery. And I
Right,
know I'm a very
absolutely.
emotional.
Absolutely.
I'm a very emotional person, so it's not so much what you say, and I could be in agreement with you, but if your delivery is poor and uncaring, because just because you can smell somebody, they might be immune to it, believe it or not.
Right,
They could very
absolutely.
well be immune.
Absolutely.
So, and now,
And you know, as women, our bodies go through so much. The
Hell
time
yeah.
of the month, menopause, this,
Hell
that,
yeah.
right before the
Yeah.
time of the
That-
month.
that-
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, your body goes through a
and
lot.
you get to know the model that has odor. So now
Yeah.
when you go in, you like, hey, for anybody that need them,
Now,
some
with your
extra wipes, I'm gonna
experience-
put them right here on the table.
With your experience, has it been, because with the experience that I was in, it was the younger ones that we
Oh,
had that
no, this
issue
was
with?
an older one.
Yeah, okay, so it was older
Around
one for
my
you.
age.
Okay.
Hold up, time out, time in.
Old trout.
You said old trout. Oh, gosh.
I know that was right.
I let y'all just now had that, but she just now said young. You said old.
Right.
So
Older.
Older. So young, older.
Right.
It's still
That means, see. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. You tell a nigga he stink, he like, that stink. He like, you know what? I knew I stink.
Right,
5
right.
days straight.
Right.
You say, baby, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what
I mean, because I would want my man to be like, look, first of all, I'm going to already know if it's a bad day or not. And depending on the day, I'm going to let you know what can be done and what cannot be done because
Right.
you know before anybody else.
Damn
But
straight.
I would definitely, it's the way you can do it. Like, I ain't right. I'm telling you, women's bodies go through a lot. It
does.
But
yeah.
before the period, when the period, and after the period.
period.
It does. I don't care how much you think you dishing, how you doing this,
That's
natural
right.
stuff,
Y'all shit go
medication,
through shit,
whatever.
period.
Shit happens. So if I know that my man want to do this, and I'm like, you know that 2 days after the period gone, but you really don't know if it's going, it might still be an issue. Maybe we don't need to do that.
Right.
It's the way how you can say
How
it.
you say some shit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a way how you can say it.
I just be what is it? Behooved at the women that try to act like they do not
Like they don't
smell themselves.
What?
Sometimes
I'm gonna be quiet on that.
honestly,
But I know.
You think they
don't.
immune to it?
yes, they
They
are
got
immune
to be.
to it. You can't.
You immune to stench?
I think so.
But in all
I
honesty,
think so.
Dev, you absolutely
You
can
think
be.
that shit
It's
supposed to
like,
smell
and
like that?
And let me tell you why I know it's immune type thing with
Okay.
individuals.
I
I'm
feel you.
in the behavior health field, and I work
Okay.
with individuals suffering with dual diagnosis, mental health
Right.
and substance abuse. Now, I do the intakes.
Right.
I work with the overdoses, and I do the intake. When they present to me, our population is predominantly homeless.
Right.
So you take the word homeless, and in my mind, I create a picture. They're going to come in looking disheveled. They may have an offensive body odor. So there's things I do to get my mind right in my office, so that my office is comfortable and welcoming to them.
Right.
But also is welcoming and comforting to me, because the last thing I want to do is sit there before this man and this woman that already is down on their luck, having a hard time, and I'll make that I wouldn't want nobody doing that to me. So
Right.
I put little different scents in it, and now I keep stuff in my office, and I'm like, hey, this is a little welcome trail size kit pack for you. But and I had a patient that I gave it to, and they asked me, they was like, oh, do I smell?
Okay.
And I told, because he looked like he wanted,
Right.
I said, you do. I said, but here, take 2 of these. I said, do you want to go to the restaurant? And he came back and he said, thank you for being honest. He said, because I was wondering why the other patients was moving away from me.
Okay, so he definitely didn't realize it.
He did not. And you got to think, all they're not thinking like how we do, let me get up, let me take a shower or whatever. They're thinking, I got to take care of myself, get myself right, just so I can make it through this first hour. Just so I can get out the bed. So it is an immune thing. People get immune to it, or it's a cultural thing.
Right. That's definitely
a nutritional thing.
I never blame the homeless. I never blame the addicted. I never blame those.
Right.
You know, I blame the people that believe that they really don't stink.
Right.
And
like you said, Miss Nicole, like, I know, I'm not saying like the homeless or the you know that, but I know depression brings that. Like when you're depressed, when you're clinically depressed, you don't do nothing. You don't eat, you don't shower, you don't do a lot of things. But like regular everyday people that dress to the 9s and the 10s and all that, that's a whole different type of people.
That's a whole different type of person.
That's a whole different type of people. Absolutely.
Right.
And they be lying.
We gotta go to a break.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
It is what it is. Yeah, we bang.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you see. This shit bigger than me, man. Like I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. So no matter what you up, you gotta go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father dead. Mom's bringing different niggas in and out the crib. No money, so you seen it's less than all your friends. But it a joke because your mother was a crackhead. Older sister hoeing off, giving all the homies head. I could wait for your response, but they love to hear me talk, so I'll just wait for the applause. I always knew that I was great, I got them haters so appalled. I'ma make it out the darkness, and my word is my bond. Delivering these bars while I'm gripping on my balls. Jealous niggas hate to see you succeed, so fuck them all. I'm the master of my destiny, nigga, you not in charge. You either on your grind or in the way.
You thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up! Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
A minute and listen to this flashback of the It Is What It Is radio show.
Viral. Make sure y'all share us. So,
please.
Miss Entice.
All right,
Miss Vicious.
Okay.
Vicious.
Favorite place to have sex outside the bedroom?
Anywhere.
Oh, that's not an answer.
That's not an answer.
Specific. Outside of the bedroom.
You mean where have I?
No. Like where is the spot you like to have outside of the bedroom?
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a forest fucker, so I'd rather be in behind closed doors. But I've had sex.
I mean,
outside.
you still can keep it. Under the roof. I'm just saying outside of the bedroom. Yeah, outside of the bed, like not in the bed.
Living room.
Oh, okay.
Living room.
What about the living room?
The couch.
Okay, what position?
Then from the couch, you can roll onto the. Well, in my case, I had carpet, so you can move from the couch to the floor. Then, if you really want to get creative, you could go over to the sink and the kitchen and the aisle.
So, what kind of carpet was it? Was it the plush kind? Was it the Stainmaster?
It was plush. It was plush.
It was the plush.
But I got one of them other mats over, like a little area rug.
So it's nice and cushiony.
It was cushiony.
Oh.
Easy on the rug burns.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you did mention the kitchen.
Turn this up.
You did mention the kitchen. Now, are we opening the fridge? Have you gotten creative with ingredients, shall we say?
One time, I was like,
you mean as far as
have you
props?
Or would you?
Props? You mean props? Props like far as whipped cream and all that? No, I don't need it. But I mean, I've done it.
Oh, see, there we go. Like that. If you haven't, or have you?
I don't like sticky stuff. I don't.
Okay.
I've done it, but I don't like it.
Can I jump in? Can I check in? What's your favorite condiment to use?
My tongue.
Sir, you cannot shake that on the salad or the eggs.
No, let's stop.
Wait a minute, time out. No. Speaking of salad.
Okay.
No.
Not sight, but go ahead.
Am I about to answer the last question? Am I prepared for this news?
I was
interception. Well, go ahead.
What's your favorite condiment before you go to the interception?
I don't really have a favorite condiment.
Join us every Friday at 9 p.m. for It Is What It Is radio show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Long live Pop. Y'all can go ahead and cry now. I'ma show these niggas what to do with one of your beats, man. I am Gas, by the way. Strong woman story should have been on CNN. Nobody knows what it's like being Gwen. Windows closed in the house, it ain't no CNN. Can't gain weight for years, she been being thin. Single mother, no help from the system.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. We're back, baby. We have two special guests. Yes.
The boss is on the move.
Critique Empire. In the building.
That's Stacy right here.
Hello.
How are you all?
Hi.
Talk to the people. Let the people know what's been going on since y'all left us.
Yes. A lot going on.
What's
so,
going on?
we had to come through because, we always like to talk and let y'all know what we have going on.
Right.
We are back on tour.
Back on tour.
It's a new name. It's called the Unity Tour. And, same thing, fashion, entertainment, artists. We have a lot of good artists on here this time. Well, not this time, but some people that's been doing, they've been doing their thing.
Right.
We got Trill.
We have shout out Trill.
Dre the artist. We have MM. We got Kayla. We got some international artists as well from Ghana. His name is Azuma.
Wow.
And we have official KT. It's a few people. We added on some more as we go though because we just got started. So
Okay. Stacey, what's going on?
Everything. I'm in town I'm gonna be here for a couple of months because we're about to do our debut for the Making of a Boss Lady reality show.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the premiere here, and then we're gonna do one in Atlanta and one in Boston, because the other young lady that is with us is in Boston. That's what the show is gonna be about.
Okay.
So we got that going on. Then at the Unity Tour, we have the Triple Exposure Tour that's about to go. Down. We're gonna hit all 50 states before we start the international tour.
Okay.
Going to another country.
Wow.
We're gonna do our worldwide tour after that ends.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay,
So
y'all.
busy.
I'm trying to get on one of them tour dates.
Come on. We going to Atlanta this weekend coming
This week, what weekend?
This weekend coming up. 16th.
Next weekend?
Through the 18th.
16th on a Friday, right?
Yeah. But we leaving at night.
We leaving at
I
night?
had to figure that out.
Sure, why y'all in
Actually,
ain't no mic.
after y'all air.
We can ride one of y'all. Who I got drive?
No, we got a bus.
Oh
shit, we got to figure that
Yeah, we
out.
got more seats left, so anybody that want to come down, y'all
Kick
can.
it.
More than welcome.
Kick it.
Cause we going down during the Bonus Brothers weekend too. So Baltimore gonna be in the building all day. But
What I do?
What you doing?
he coming. Y'all coming. What y'all doing?
He look like what
It
you
is
doing?
what it is. Definitely,
We trying to hit Atlanta
we
next
definitely got to broadcast. You know what I mean? We got to start branching out more,
Right.
And
and
y'all
start
can broadcast
start
live
seeing
right
the
now.
people
They
more.
sell.
Right, and start hosting more shows,
Right.
more events, because we didn't have a lot of substantial people, definitely far as Baltimore, and just this period far as entertainment, modeling, singing, or whatever you want to do. We didn't have a lot of people up here.
Right.
So what me and the bro been thinking about for a minute now is we need to, open up more.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
run this marathon for real so we can get what it is out of it is what it is.
Exactly. The money, dog.
Exact amount though, because we definitely been feeling the vibes. Everybody been loving this. Everybody been reaching out saying if they want to get on the show, or if not, I like your show or whatever. It's been nothing but positive feedback.
Right.
So we've been talking, and we want to give y'all good feedback back. We want to give y'all, what's that? Furbished, or I would say a solid product.
Solid product, good.
For the consumers and the customers and the people that's just constantly, tuning in every Friday.
Right.
You feel me? We owe it to y'all.
Yes. Let the people know because y'all wear so many hats. As y'all see, we have these beautiful magazines. I do write in them, but let the people know what everything y'all got going on.
Like you said, right now we just on the move.
On the move.
Like we said, Boss is on the move. The Making of a Boss Lady. That is our show.
Question, real quick. I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
Can I be somebody's side dude on that? I'm trying to get in.
Not mine.
We can make it out. Yeah. We found we can't do that. But I mean, it's an acting.
So that's
I'm trying. I ain't.
But you can be somebody's side.
I'm trying to be
I
somebody's side
got
dude.
something I'm gonna hook you up with though. We
I want to be somebody's side dude on that fake reality. I mean, on the reality.
No,
show.
this is
It's
real.
real. It's real.
This is
I'm gonna be
real.
fake. But
That other stuff that y'all see on VH1,
this-
now that's fact.
Oh.
You see, be more authentic. That's new line. All right,
That's
critique
what's
design,
up.
hook it up. But we do real
That's
around
what's up.
here.
Okay.
We're not fraudulent.
That's what's up.
We don't set up stuff. So.
That's what. So it's all live.
All
real.
live. You see everything. Even like from the Unity tour, we're gonna be showcasing, showing that too. That's gonna be on film as well.
Okay.
So y'all see like the behind the scenes stuff, what it took for us to get from the beginning to the end, and it's a lot.
The Making of a Boss Lady is I've been actually writing it for a while now. Like when I first started, I started out here in Baltimore, and it didn't go too well. It was initially supposed to be 3 young ladies. I'm not going to even say no names because I'm not giving nobody no props or anything. But anyway, it didn't go well. So I moved to Atlanta, and I ventured in, and I started out. Well, Sharon been with me when I moved to Atlanta. That's when me and Sharon really went hard with it, and we've been the core foundation of the Making of a Boss Lady. But then I had ventured out and I talked to some other young ladies in Atlanta, because it usually was supposed to be the Making of a Boss Lady Atlanta. But I changed the whole. It's changed now. So now we're gonna go throughout the country. So we have to be one set state. And I don't have to keep, doing Baltimore. It could be whoever you just watch the show. You might see somebody, right, somebody in Detroit or something. Like, might be a boss lady, and I go and follow them. You actually going to see a day in the life with a boss lady. I follow them the whole day from sun up to sundown, so you can see what they actually have to do to be able to become that boss. Working with their kids, their husbands, their boyfriends, whatever they got going on. You're going to see what they have to do to, juggle all those type of things just to make their business work.
I don't want to see their side people. I don't want to see nobody end up on no type of obituary. Cause I ain't going to lie to you. When it comes to, I tell people, when it comes to that, like wife word, husband word, I'm a person that honor that wholeheartedly. So, you think you're going to have a side nigga on the show, I'm gonna be that nigga on the show. Putting that side nigga on the side.
Right.
He gonna be on the side for real. You heard me?
Right.
But no, I was just joking. But I wanted to ask, like, what are the challenges y'all face? Like, what is one of the biggest challenges y'all face? You know, being as though, like, I keep hearing y'all saying y'all went from here and y'all had to go down to Atlanta, and it seems like the love y'all got down there, y'all want from everywhere else.
All from home the
and
most.
definitely from home the most.
Yeah.
So tell the people the difference between the love from elsewhere rather than the love from home, and what makes you feel me? Because it seemed like here y'all was like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and y'all start trying to do it, and y'all was like, damn, like, it seemed like everybody just trying to put down our dream. Let's go somewhere else and see what's gonna happen. You feel me? And it seemed like y'all went somewhere else and it came together, and now y'all trying to bring it back so it can come together in your own city. That's just my opinion, you know, from the outside looking in. What it sounds like.
I think that I feel like it's more about us being able to really work together.
Right.
In Baltimore, honestly, honestly, I'm finding that's everywhere though.
Yeah,
when we go to Atlanta and we tell them, you know, the same thing that we just said, and they be like, well, it's the same thing here. Like they can't get the love from their state, so they feel like I got people from Atlanta won't come to Baltimore. So it's like for us, we was like, okay, well now that's what made us want to travel with it, because then you get insight on all aspects, not just Baltimore, not just Atlanta, but we really like. But by us just starting to travel and really networking and really social media have opened up so many doors. And then like with me starting the magazine with Stacey, being on air with her shows and stuff like that, and then I have my own show now too. It's like really opened us up to not just one circle, but it's abroad now.
Right. Me and Dad need to come on both of y'all shows.
Yes,
of course.
And the Total Exposure magazine is hitting the shelf August the 31st.
Okay. Total Exposure.
Total Exposure TV.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Let everybody know how to find y'all on social media too.
I'm Critique Empire, CRITIQUE. You always gotta spell it out. Empire, and then you can also follow our artists and the models and everything on Critique Productions event on Instagram as well.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up before she go to Critique Empire. You gonna get everything she just now was talking about. That's straight. I'm talking about since I started following her from here, from meeting her here. I have really watched our work, like to like she said just now. Told y'all she got Trails in Atlanta right now. You feel me? I really know Trail. Like he really just came home.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's my bro. Like, I can call him right now on the phone.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So just to see her and what she doing, and from like when she first came here, and I knew about the magazine and everything she was saying she was doing, and just to see her like, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna keep on pushing. Like this Critique Empire is gonna be bigger than me one day, where though I'm gonna be around here like,
right.
And that's what I love. Like I just love to see my people just have that type of drive and have that type of influence. Because you're influencing me. Like y'all, you feel me? When I tell people I'm not a constant poster. So when I see somebody that has the business savviness or just posting every day or every other day or whatever the case may be, like she does, I'm like, yo, you just motivating me, yo. Like, just keep going, yo. Just keep going.
I'm calling my phone 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I be like, look, this is about to be my business line and my personal line. Y'all won't get. Okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's coming. It's coming, Sean. It's coming.
I have to do it now.
Oh, it's there. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
So yeah, but Stacey.
Oh yeah, you can follow me at host Stacey L or Total Exposure TV, or you can go to our website txtvnetwork.com. Or you can go to the Bosses on the Move page, because everything that we do is the Bosses on the Move.
Yeah. And if you need flyers, if you need graphics, anything, Stacey do all my graphics. Everybody always say, well, who do your flyers? Who do that? She did my website.
Big
basically,
promotion, baby.
What I do, I express to her what I want, and she give it to me. And that's how we work. So,
Right.
Send us out.
Go and check out the Awesome Flyers Instagram.
Like motherfucker.
www.awesomeflyers.com and check out the proposal and order there.
Shout out to DJ DJ Duke is on our tour actually too.
Oh, yeah?
Along with
Shout out to him.
what's his name? Rock Nation, Chocolate Sean and them too. So we got 2 DJs.
Okay, shouts out to them.
Yep.
Good luck.
We gotta get y'all on there too.
Yeah, I'm free. Whenever y'all ready, just let me know and I'll gladly show up. Before we go, this is the last.
We got 2 seconds.
You all will be back next week, right? On time? Cool. I guess we'll talk about that.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
But Critique Empire, Miss Stacy.
Stacey L.
Stacey L, I'm sorry.
Total Exposure.
Total Exposure. Anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, I just want to say thank you because Flat Miles always fussing me out because I'm always late or end up telling him I'm gonna come back. I'm sorry. But we here and you know we family so.
Yeah. We gonna get it together. So be on the lookout for these 2 young ladies. They're doing a whole lot. Thank y'all for joining us. See y'all next week. It is what it is radio.
It's a jump off. Welcome to the show, Underwood Show. Hot topics. We discussing anything. It's a go. We going live now. Got a favorite song calling to the show.